What a great start. I'm gonna lose it. Ah! What happened here? Hello, everyone. How are you? welcome. Sorry about the scuff. I have zero clue what happened. It looked like everything else was working fine. You know, Kick was working fine. YouTube was working fine. So I restarted for Twitch because it was showing on like the bitrate was just like so bad. So I restarted everything, and well, now it looks stable enough. And then YouTube started acting up for some reason, so I had to restart YouTube separately. Well, looks like everything's fine now. So yeah, anyways, enjoy your 2 daily spellcast today. And yeah, hello, how are you guys? welcome. Hi Nini, hi Little Catfee, hi Zuku, hi Anatak, hi Benz, hi Ty on YouTube. Hello. Sorry guys about this. I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. But suddenly, like, I don't know if it was my OBS or if it was Twitch or whatever happened. I have zero clue what happened. Oh my god. How are you guys? Welcome. Twitch, YouTube was fine. Yeah. I still don't understand what happened there. Like, I'm actually surprised because I had to restart. So the way how I have multi-streaming set up is that my main canvas is for Twitch, and then it's feeding, and then YouTube and Kick is feeding off of Twitch, right? So that's how I have it. So if I don't stream to Twitch, I cannot stream to YouTube or Kick currently. But I can decide to stop and restart YouTube and Kick on any time if I want, without stopping Twitch. But I cannot do the other way. So the first restart for Twitch, I just had to shut everything down, and then YouTube was just acting up for me. I don't know if it was going well for you, but like I had to restart that one separately. So that was I don't know. Everything was in the red. It was screaming, and yeah. as my hold on. As my title says, let's just collectively scream together, because what the hell? What the hell is going on today? I still get the damn first for YouTube. Yeah, you do. You do, Ty. Well, I think I messed my Discord again because I didn't get the notification that you're live, but at least Twitch notified me, which made me woke up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I woke you up. Cicadas? Yes. Let's collectively scream together. Because what the fuck? Alright. Not yet. It's not even... it is astronomically spring, but I still don't really feel like spring yet, completely. Even though this week is supposed to be really nice and warm, but super rainy, so we will see. But yeah. All the time before you turned everything off, I was the very first one in the chat. I saw it, Ty. Yeah, you were. There were loud bugs, they're relatively huge and scream non-stop. They do not scream non-stop, they just scream for like 6 weeks or 7 weeks straight, and then they just fucking dies. So yeah, so why not? Collect? No, we're not collecting them. Before Twitch lurkers. And there's no Twitch... I wanted to say there's nothing like a Twitch lurker because it's not being counted in any way. But no, it's not true. That's not true. Time for some serious drinking. Thank you, Zuku. Hi, Freighter. How are you? I have a few cicada wings in my material shelf. Ooh, drink a coffee. I'm drinking my coffee. I'm actually almost done with it. Cause I was um, cause I was bleh. I woke up at 10. I woke up at 10. I was like, Sunday we are starting at 11, so um, I can have my coffee in peace. Look how stupid the internet is, as always, and then just start nicely the stream. But yeah, the I don't know, Twitch or OBS or whatever just decided to fucking dies on me. So yeah, sorry for oh my god, also my back is so stiff today. Like I slept really well actually, but the last hour that I spent in my bed, like I was lying in some weird ass position probably, and my upper back is just like, oh hell no, you're not gonna have a good day today. Like what the hell? What the hell is going on today? It started so good. I mean, it is good. It's nice and sunny outside, maybe a little windy, but it's okay. I'm not really feeling particularly cold. I have my nice warm cup of coffee. But then there are those tiny little bits. They're just like, let's let's drive her absolutely crazy today. Cuz why the hell not? Oh my god. What is about other streams that makes me crave coffee badly enough to get dressed, drive down to the gas station, and get one? I'm sorry. Welcome to the coffee nation. Like that is just what it is. Like I don't know. We don't really talk about our fractions anymore that much. But like at the very beginning, when I first started streaming, we had this before we became like one giant cult together. We were actually having those wars between United Sodas, Taurine Territories, Tejan, and Coffee Nation. And also we have a water empire, unofficial water empire actually. Did we have anything else? I can't remember. Also, Kildroid, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Do you need a back massage? As I probably, yeah, it feels like, yeah, it feels like it. I might need some. I might. After this stream, I might just lie on the floor, on the hardwood floor, and just like lie there for a second, and then like do some like stretches and shit. Oh. I woke up at 6 a.m. Not a great start, but it's Sunday, so you already know why is that. Laundry Sunday for Izuku. And as always, got no help on doing the house chores as always. Well, Izuku, when is the time? Did you say that it's like during summer or when you're gonna be living alone in your aunt's house, or whose house was that? You'll be your own king. As his back was, oh, you thought you were gonna have a good day. Why did you sleep like that, you dumb beach? Yes. And this is the thing, like I was sleeping the whole night. I was sleeping on my back, it was warm, it was comfy. I slept really well. But then I decided for like the last hour I was in the bed, I decided that maybe it's a good idea to just turn around and sleep on my stomach for a second. And I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened there. Suddenly it was like, oh, that's your mistake. I got no sleep. I need a back massage too. How back massage is gonna help you with the fact that you didn't get enough sleep? Oh well, Frank called and we're going grocery store soon. Have a nice stream. Okay, Anadik, thank you for stopping by. Sorry about the scaff. You would enjoy a little bit more of the stream if the scaff didn't happen. But well, is what it is. I hope you have a good day. Welcome to the Coffee Nation, Freighter. Exactly. I don't know what clan I joined. Did you click any role in the Discord? Where the role at? It's been almost a year. Oh, you mean the water? Oh yeah, the water empire. We have a problem with that though, because like what? Because United Sodas are blue. We have to. We have to. We have to switch it. Also, I need to go to. I can't remember how I set this up, so I would have to look at it properly. Mm, we could put United Sodas as red then. Because they have Tejan green, United Sodas blue, Coffee Nation brown, and Taurine yellow. So we would have to change blue to water empire and United Sodas to red. Hmm. So yeah. We will have to. I mean, I can look. I can look into that. I can look into that. We can set it up. Go lie on the floor now. Let's hear you scream across your room. I'm not gonna be screaming. What do you mean? Also, that wouldn't be the ASMR that you would like it to be. Oh, that's canceled. No living alone, which is a bummer. Oh, damn. Well, Izuku, I'm sorry. You could have. You could. You were you were promised the fun of your life, and then it was just like, oh hell no, you're not getting it. Okay, well, I'm sorry. For having booba sleeping on your stomach seems to be quite a popular practice among women. Yes. Yes, actually. I found like I don't know what happened today, but like usually I like to sleep on my stomach because like I just stuff a pillow underneath my belly as well, so I'm kind of leveled, you know. And because like sleeping on your stomach is it's not necessarily a good thing, right? Especially for your like lower back, you know. But um but yeah, like I found a way how to sleep like that, and it feels good. But I don't know what happened today, and it's not my lower back that hurts, it's my upper back. So I don't know how the hell did I have my arms or whatever, but it's just like I mean, it doesn't hurt, it's just stiff. And I managed to like stretch and crack my back properly already in the morning, low key, but there's still this one little spot that is just like, oh hell no, I'm gonna, um, I, I'm gonna bother her for the rest of her day. So yeah, great. I hope the wind is gonna like tone down over the course of our stream, so I can go out and like for a walk or something, because it's really nice outside. Like it's really nice and sunny, and I know that the next couple of days is gonna be cloudy and rainy. So I just want to like get a use um of this nice weather, even though it's like it's not as warm as it was like, let's say, yesterday. But yeah, damn it. Damn it. But guys, how was your week? How was your weekend? Mm. Obama, Obama Junior. Hello, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. Hold on, for whatever reason. Hold on, guys. Looks like. Come on. Okay, free jiggle. There we go. All right. I had to recalibrate my camera. Looked like it wasn't moving the way how it was supposed to. Oops. I wanted to scroll on my chat. What the hell? um. I guess our almighty queen is in all wisdom or brains after all. Getting no sleep fucks with your spine. What? I've never heard that. I've never heard that. Of course, I'm not all wisdom or and brains. It's only on the part of the life and part of the life that I care about or I'm interested in. You're forgetting that I have a ADHD. I'm hyper focusing only on certain amounts of information that is out there and actively ignoring everything else. I mean, you did say you were going to join the cicadas and scream for 6 weeks straight. Exactly. But in the summer, not yet. Be flat, no need to pillow. True, true, true. The story of my life got fished on hope on hope on hook and hook. It was taken away like that. I actually have no idea why I typed that one. Izuka, you're fine. Don't worry. You're okay. Hi, Dark Lord Noir. How are you? Catching up with chat. Sorry, sorry. Good morning and happy Cosmonaut Day. Damn. But Artemis came back already on Saturday. Wait, no. Friday. They came back on Friday. By the way, guys, did you watch that? That was phenomenal. It was textbook return home. It was absolutely amazing. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been crying for the last 2 days, especially after that. What was that? The conference that they had yesterday when they arrived back in in Houston. And also, it's a Colorado Day and National Grilled Cheese Day. Huh. So you say I'm gonna make a grilled cheese? Or like something similar to it. A toast with the cheese. Yes, I'll do that. I'll do that after the stream. That's gonna be my breakfast. I want rainy. I don't want rainy. Holy, speaking of wind, yesterday I went to grocery shopping. Was so windy my glasses went flying down the road. How does your glasses just fly over your... Are they plastic or what? Damn. My weekend was alright, nothing special for me. Your glasses. Could you get any cuter? Bad hair. Oh my god. The love for Nini, let's go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hi, Sil Lawrence. Hello. How are you? I'm sorry. I'm catching up with chat. Okay, guys. Okay. Cosmonaut Day is to celebrate that anyone ever got to leave. I like Yuri Gagarin. Yes, yes, yes. What conference? So if you go on NASA's official YouTube channel, you can watch the conference. So basically, it was the astronauts of the crew of the Artemis 2 that were going around the moon. Like what we were following for the past like 10, 11 days. So they came back to Earth on Friday. It was a nice live stream of that. I really enjoyed that. That was really good. And then they had they said that they will, because they landed by San Diego, which is on the other side of America, Loki. So they had to get back. They had to get back to Houston. So they landed on Friday in the evening, and then they get transported to Houston. So yesterday, around what time it was? It was like 5 p.m. my time or so. They got, yeah, there was a conference. So they were actually first, finally, that was the first time they were speaking to people. Dr. Delirium, hello, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. So they were finally speaking. It was the first time because, I cannot speak, guys. Hold on, let me have my coffee. Sip, sip, sip. So on Friday when they landed, it was a huge hit for the bodies. Obviously, they had to get like checked with doctors and everything, and they totally were not like ready to talk to cameras or anything like that, right? So like everybody wants to give them some time, so and they had to transport them on the other side of the on the other side of the world, fluff in America. So yeah, so yesterday I watched the conference. It was so good. It was so like I was crying. It was beautiful, okay? And I don't know what I'm gonna be doing now for the whole year before we get Artemis 3, I love how the whole internet is like, what are we gonna be doing now without our emotional support astronauts? So yeah, amazing, amazing. Uh Hold on. Okay, let me catch up again. Nightmare. Now your number comes to life. Are you singing again, Ty? Grilled cheese day. Now I want to eat grilled cheese. Well, Izuku, you will have to get up and go get your grilled cheese. It is what it is. It's the night snack. It's the snack before you go to bed. Go to bed. So come on, let's just do it. I haven't been watching that mainly because I don't watch mainstream news and have no idea where else to watch it. It was all on NASA's, so um, it was really good. I really like that. You see strong wind from the back. Walking was not fun with the hair still hitting my face uh when tied yesterday. Oh yeah, I know that feeling. Yeah, it was on Twitch. It was on YouTube. They were streaming live everything. So yeah, my feed is filled with VTubers, so there's no way I would have seen it. Yeah, it would like if you're that's the algorithm for you, right? So like my feed currently on YouTube is like full of like space stuff. So and I follow NASA like in general, right? So like it just popped on me and like I was for the past like again for the whole Artemis mission like like since Wednesday, the April 1st, when they launched, till literally Friday and yesterday, for 11 days straight, I was living with Artemis, okay? They were streaming non-stop, so I was watching them. I had them on my second monitor the whole days, you know, and I was living that. It was great. It was great. I love that. It's amazing. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Oh, doing well, doing well. Just woke up, having coffee, and we're yapping today. We're yapping today, because we had a lot of streams that we were playing games, or the Planet Crafter, for the past couple streams, and I'm just like, hey, I just want to talk to you guys today. Let's just talk. Let's just have fun. It was. I'm just saying, guys. Like, I really enjoyed Artemis and everything, and it was a really nice way to just live with something else and ignore the craziness of the world, and all like internet drama and everything. I was having so much fun with this mission, and I can't wait for more stuff happening. Love it. NASA wasted 50 years doing jack all before doing this again. Some extremely jetted. We gotta understand that NASA didn't really have the money to do everything, and there was literally no reason to go back there. Like there was a bunch of other stuff that had to be done, and focused on like around Earth, and because like imagine like the first thing what we did when it came to space was just like fluffing go to a moon, immediately without even exploring what's like right around the Earth, right? Like imagine that you start a game and you jump to without like doing the tutorial, jumping immediately to the final boss fight, so like they did that, somehow survived, you know, somehow survived. And then they were like, okay, now let's do the tutorial, for the next 50 years. So yeah, like, hey, I don't get it. Like, I mean, it's everyone's opinion, obviously, but like for me, I'm just happy to be fucking alive and like actually like witness this. Like, it was goddamn amazing, and like I can't wait for more. What's happening? So what's gonna happen? So yeah. Anyways, I'm just happy. I'm so happy what I witnessed. Uh, Everything went great, and I really enjoyed it, and I had a really good time. And I don't care, why would I like be mad or whatever? It's just like, hey, I got to witness it. It went well. It was perfect. And I'm just like, oh my god, I don't care. I don't care what's the background, of stuff. It's cool, and I had so much fun. So yeah. Elon Tech is way more impressive than NASA is. I don't give a fuck about that. Sorry, Freighter. I really don't. And yeah, Diddy's right. Have you seen the budget difference? Exactly. Like, NASA is funded basically by taxpayers, right? Elon, I saw yesterday actually someone said it, like, why people had more of a positive and like more cared about NASA's missions than SpaceX currently. Which, by the way, I like SpaceX too, I like SpaceX too. I sometimes I watch the test flies and rockets and everything. What Elon's doing, and I'm not saying that's also impressive. But it's true because I saw someone comment on that. Like, this was for like humanity, and it felt really good what NASA did with Artemis, while everything so far that SpaceX is doing, most of the stuff, it's for the shareholders. It's all about money. It's business. And yeah, it's cool, but it's like, you know it's impressive to see the technology and everything, but it doesn't have it feels like it misses the soul. I don't know if you guys understand what I feel like. Like, I'm not saying that that what SpaceX is doing is like nothing. It's impressive. It's great. I love it, and I also follow it. But come on, this was great. This was great. I love it. I'm sorry. I'm certainly not gonna get some milk to increase the chance to sleep whatsoever. Izuki, you're fine. You're okay. My YouTube is filled with Hololive. Hey, that happens. Yeah, that was something going on with Hololive, right? In the past a little bit. But I like again, guys, for the last 11 days I was completely out in the space. So I have zero clue. Like, I noticed certain stuff that people were talking about, like something happening, but I was completely like oblivious to a lot of things. I know that something was happening with Hololive, something bad actually, right? Mine is a mix of drama, science, and VTubers. Yeah, pretty much. Mine currently is literally like all space, all NASA, occasionally Brian Cox, and and VTubers. Yes. We should have done this 30 years ago. That's why I'm jaded. People were funding more wars than trying to go to space. So what can I say? I am currently figuring out the lyrics to Baby Doll. The damn song is stuck in my head. I had something else stuck in my head yesterday, like the whole day, and now I cannot even remember what was it. But yeah, do you guys hate those brain bugs? We're forgetting logistics. Yeah, you're right, Nini. Talking about the space mission, yes, I watched it. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I wish I had your enthusiasm for this. I once did, but like I've said, I'm too jaded to even care. I'm sorry, Prater. I'm sorry. It's a bit hard to ignore do not so positive image of Elon as well. Yeah, I said it. Like, hey, he's doing a great job, you know, and and I wish that he will, like, I wish that he will somehow figure out, you know, how to go to Mars and everything. And I wish low key that SpaceX and NASA will like more cooperate with like cooperate with each other, you know, and like collaborate. And because like it would be even better, you know. Imagine if like Elon somehow decided to like help each other with NASA, you know, and they would probably like if they, you know, with the money that he has, right? And you know, like it might be it like imagine what we can what can be done. So yeah, I'm sorry, Fraser, but how depressing. Yeah, it kills me that I don't feel the same way as you do, Aze, because I'm the biggest Star Trek nerd ever. I think that's one reason why I'm so jaded, because I wanted us to be further than we where we are at for my age. Well, I don't have an answer for you, Fraser, unfortunately. You know, like there has obviously, like when we look at the history, what was going on in the world for the past 50 years. Yeah. I'm just happy, you know? Like I understand that like we could have been, and like I know the whole thing about, oh my god, by the year of 2000 we're going to be gonna have flying cars, and you know, and have a moon base and maybe be on the Mars and stuff like that. Yeah, it would be so cool, right? It would be so cool. It didn't happen. Well, it is what it is, you know? But it's happening now. We're going back, and if everything goes well, which Artemis 2 was a huge goddamn success, like I had so much, like that, how incredible it was of success. Um, like if everything goes really well, we could have a start of a moon base by 2028. I'm hoping. I'm gonna knock it on the wood. Then we're gonna be there. We're still gonna be here, you know. We're still gonna be here. We're gonna get to in I completely lost the word. Hold on. Witness it. Yeah. Hi, Renzu. Hello. How are you? Welcome. How are you doing? Welcome. It's been 28, almost 29 minutes, and I have just docked on Freighter. I'm actually sorry. Guys, it's okay. It's okay. I'm back to and send something to Discord of what I want to do when I see the moon. What are you doing, Izuku? You're scaring me. What did you post? Meme. Oh my god. I see what you did there. Sadly, we as a species are more focused on who has the bigger PP than actually develop as a whole. Exactly. Hi, Lucky. It will be for the billionaires only. Well, and that's the thing, you know? That's the thing. NASA is that's how to say it. Like that's the difference between SpaceX and NASA, because NASA is funded by taxpayers, you know, and by people who just want to like support NASA's missions, right? While SpaceX is owned by Elon, who's a fucking billionaire. He can do whatever the fuck he wants, right? So actually, I feel like it's a little bit more impressive when NASA, with so much like I feel like a lot of people are forgetting that NASA has only about 4% of the money that like of like that goes like that they get, you know, just about 4%, while like all of the other money are going like towards like military and shit. So yeah, like it's, come on, like it's crazy, you know? Like, and I saw again that they are proposing, or Trump is proposing, another 47% cut to NASA, which is fucking insane, you know? So they will have even less money to for the next missions. It's just like, what the fuck, you know? So like they are already working on such a low budget when you think about it, right? So like, since the 1970s, NASA's budget has hovered around 0.5 to 1% of the total US federal budget, falling below. See? They have zero fucking money. So, like, they cannot even do stuff safely. Imagine that another Challenger would happen, you know? Another Columbia would happen. Like, imagine that. That would be complete disaster, especially now. Imagine that Artemis would like explode in the first fucking minute of launching. You know, imagine that. Like that would, like, they cannot afford that. So like that would be complete end of NASA when you think about it, right? So like they are depending on a lot of other things. So like actually the fact that this mission went so fucking well and the only problems that happened was a fucking toilet not working and a fucking Microsoft Outlook not letting the astronauts to log in, like that's why I'm like, holy fuck, this was absolutely amazing. You know? I honestly thought that knock on the wood was a tangent. I don't have a tangent redeems. Should I get that, guys? Yeah. Was it that loud? Damn. This radio we would be so further along if we weren't so focused on Minecrafting each other. So that's, well, that's what happens, Freighter. It's not NASA. It's not NASA. Like they would love to do stuff, right? And they were doing a bunch of research and, you know, a bunch of science behind all, like for the last 50 years, right? You have the space international the international space stations up there, right? And everything, you know. And it's not like NASA can decide that, oh, we want to do that. They are not getting the money. They are not getting the money. They are they are national, right? Like it's a public agency. It's not owned uh privately, right? It doesn't have this billionaire daddy sitting on top, you know, and pouring money into them, unfortunately. So like they really cannot do anything. It's the NASA's. You, if you want to blame anyone and be mad at someone, it's the government, because they just didn't give them any fucking money. You see that? Less than 1% of the budget. That's insane. So don't be mad at NASA, be mad at the government, because they just don't give a fuck about them. And they have the fucking nerve to be congratulating NASA and Artemis 2 crew, you know, for like making history and everything. And then the next day they're like, oh, we're gonna fucking cut them another 47%. So like, come on. Oh my god. And when they did that, it was a focus on the government as a whole. Exactly. That's what irritates me, that the government sees no value in giving NASA the funds it needs to space exploration because there's a focus on being useful. Hell, NASA even has a plan to protect humans from the toxic uh, perchlorates in the Martian soil. They have the tech to do this, but the government is handicapping them, and that's what's pissing me off. So yeah, again, don't be pissed off NASA, be pissed at the government. That's what we're talking about. I'm sorry, I'm not staying on the topic. I finished season 1 of the free run. Oh, good for you, Ty. You know, you mentioned that last time, right? Uh, if you were wondering why I got no sleep, there you go. Hey, I know that. I remember myself watching, like, when I was like years and years ago, when I was like a hardcore K drama, you know, K drama fan and a Japanese drama uh fan. Like I would, if I started some drama, in the evening before going to bed, and it had, let's say, 6 episodes, that were like an hour long, I would totally finish that, even though I had to like wake up early in the morning. I would just watch the whole thing, and I wouldn't get any sleep. So yeah, I feel you on that one. Hi, Mojito. How are you? Feels bad. Grew up visiting Kennedy Space Center a button, so I've always been fond of NASA. Oh, you're so lucky. I wish to be fair. I'm not gonna lie, guys. If I ever get the chance to go and visit Kennedy Space Center, oh, I'm gonna be the happiest. Trust me. Same, I don't like the US government because they are more focused on getting those noses everywhere than either making sure their own people live better or that humans progress more. Exactly. Hi, Dark Alta. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Yellow lizard. Wait, what? At? Damn it. Oh my god. Yeah, I mentioned about it last time I was here, 2 weeks ago, maybe. I thought that it wasn't that long. Oh no. How dare you, Dark Alta? Trapping people immediately. Nini, bomb defused. Hope you get to go. Love the park they have with all the old rockets. Oh, it will be so cool. I always love, so in my hometown, guys, a little story time, okay? So in my hometown, we call it planetarium, like an observatory, right? Uh, and I loved to go there every single time. It was free, you didn't have to pay any entrance and stuff, but like majority of time when you could get there was usually with like excursion with a high school or elementary school, so I got there uh every single time I was there. I think it was through school that we were going there for some like fun stuff. And they have in front of the observatory, they have uh they have a giant statue, a giant rock ball, basically, right? And that is sun. And then when you go like away from the when you go like further in the city, you can find in a different spots in the city more statues, and it's a whole goddamn solar system. And it's like in the I think it's in meters or something. It's like compressed to meters, but you can find those statues of like Mercury, Venus, and they are like exact, like in compressed size, like, but exactly the like how far are they from the sun, right? And we have it all the way to Pluto, because that planetarium, that observatory was there since before Pluto got removed, and this solar system is everywhere. So it's really cool, and I love that because every time we went there for excursion, we had this goal to like, oh, now you guys gonna go into the city and you have to find all the planets, right, and take a picture of it or something like that. And I know exactly where all of those planets are, and they are like literally in a circle, in the like, it's not in one straight line, but like it's actually like on different sides, right? So you have to actually go and and like go around, in the different parts of the city to find those. And it's so cool, and I love it. And like, I think that the Pluto, which is which is the last one, I think it's like over like 3 or 4 5 kilometers away from the center, right, from the from the sun, from the observatory. So it's like, yeah, it's so cool. I guess I'm too much of an idealist. I want to see the dream of Star Trek come to fruition, and it kills me that our government is actively impeding progress towards the goal because they want to focus on a PP measuring contest. Yeah, it used the reason why we got to the moon in the first place was because it was a PP measuring contest, and now they already, like nobody wants to prove their PP is fucking bigger just through space exploration. So they are just right now they are measuring it with a fucking drones and rockets and shit that are they're exploding people. So yeah, is what it is. Is what it is. That's it. Hey, Takin. Hello. Thank you so much for the 5 BDs. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Alien. Oh God. They are here. We were talking about the space too much. Hello, Alien. How are you? Welcome, welcome. That's it. Vote me for president of the world. I will give power to qualified people and just sit there and doing nothing because I'm not qualified enough. Hey, you know what? I would vote for you, Nini. I would vote for you. Oh, 7 Pluto, yeah. Justice for Pluto, goddammit. Pluto is still a planet to me. Yeah, right. Scale mod of the solar system in a city. Amazing. It's so good. It's so good. I love that. I love that. And I think that they wanted to like add more of like scaling. I think that they added like some other they wanted to add like other like stars or like other objects in the space, but that one is a little bit hard to like put it exactly with like how far are they. I know they wanted to add like Andromeda Galaxy, but unfortunately Andromeda is like 2 fucking million light years away, so like that for a scale would be like in the like on the other side of the fluffin' Czech Republic. So yeah. Kind of problematic. So yeah, I know that they made this whole like a science wing where you can go and like see those. I think they have like some type of like a projectors, and like laser show or something. I know that they modernized it. I haven't been there for probably like 15 years at this point. But if I happen to go visit back my hometown and my parents in incoming years, I will totally go there just to have fun and check out how modernized they are, because I love that place. I love that place. I was always so happy that actually my hometown has an observatory, because it's not that common, especially in Czech Republic, right? So love that. Nah, I would win the contest. Are we sure about the Dark Alto? Uh-oh, my aunt has started buffering, but nothing is wrong, so I don't know. I mean, my stream is going well, guys. Does anybody else have a problem right now? Is buffering something? I hope not. I'm in green. It's totally not what it was before. Big Daddy Chicken. Thank you so much for the follow. Hello, welcome, welcome. Give me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change and all that jazz. Yeah, jazz. You like jazz? Oh no. I'm sorry. I was summoned. Yes, alien. Where are you? Give us a sign that we are not alone in the universe, please. Thank you very much for your vote. You're welcome, Nini. Can I get a free range Wi-Fi if I vote for you? With how much we use Wi-Fi for everything, I think every place should have a free Wi-Fi. And if we want faster way, we pay for it. Wait, right? I didn't get rated. What happened? What? Seems okay on my end? Okay. It did for me, but it went back to normal. Okay. Problem on staying awake though. Oh, Izuku. Hey, if you are tired, if it's too late for you, you guys know that you can go sleep, right? You can go sleep. It's okay. Same with water and power. Oh my god, where did I see it? I know Izuku or someone posted something about it yesterday in the Discord, but I've seen like actually, I don't know if it was, I can't remember who was it. I think it was someone from Europe, but actual some type of a politician or something. And they said that water and oxygen, air, should not be a human right. I seriously don't know where I saw it and who said it, but like, so it's like it wasn't North Korea. It was North Korea. I know that Izuku posted something about water. Yeah, that's it. No, yeah, that's it. Water, soil, and oxygen should not be infinitely accessible. They are assets that should be included in the global economic balance sheets. Yeah, so who was it? The World Economic Forum. Who was it? Like this lady. Where she was from. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same thing that Izuku posted in our Discord in the memes. Yeah, it's the same thing. And I'm just like, what? What? And it's not North Korea. Trust. I'm from out of the Milky Way. I'm millions of galaxies away. Hold on. Oh, you're not in the Milky Way. Okay, you're not in the you're millions of galaxies away. Oh, damn. So you're not even in Andromeda. Well, are you in our galaxy cluster or are you in complete different one? You're not even in the closest one. That sucks. How did you get to my stream then? I want to have your internet connection. Love that. I'm sorry, Aza, but your pipe looks kind of like a vuvuzela. What's a vuvuzela? I've never heard that before. What the hell is that? Hold on. What's a vuvuzela? Long plastic horn, often roughly 65 centimeters, that produces a loud monotone buzzing sound. Oh, I see. Oh, this horn. Yeah. Okay. I mean, looks a little, but the pipe is actually like banded, so like it's not completely the same. But yeah, I know. I can see the vision. I can see the vision there. If I have to buy air now, like in the Lorax movie. Hi, Filling Man. Oh no, the elites don't want the peasants to be able to survive. It was just so ridiculous. Like, yeah, like tell me, like, how are you gonna prevent people from, like, you could totally in some, like, I could see, like, actually, like, how to say, I could see some fucked up way, you know, to like prevent like making all water on Earth low-key, you know, or fresh water somehow, you know, like I could see that happening. I am sure that there would be some way to do it, you know. But how would you prevent people from breathing? Unless they pay a subscription or something like that. Like, what the fuck? Come on. What the hell? Like, how? No, seriously, how? Like, are we gonna have, like, like, I don't understand. Are they gonna suck the air out of the atmosphere and make it and put it in a gas tanks and they will sell it like that? That's gonna be the only way how you can breathe or what? Like it just doesn't make sense in any kind of way. Uh Completely different one. It's called magic. Ah, we love that. We drink your so-called fuel. Also, that's why it's the aliens. I see. Lindsay Hooper, CEO of the Institute of Sustainability Leadership. Lindsay Hooper claims the water, soil, and oxygen should not be infinitely accessible. She proposes classifying them as an assets and placing them on a global balance sheet. Like, how does that make any sense? My brother gets pissed off at me for leaving the room to use the bathroom, take my meds, and come back. Wait, what? How? Why? Type what? How did they get? How did they get pissed on you like that? What the fluff? Harriet McGummy, hello. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Excuse me, but you forgot your breathing license. Exactly. Like no, like I could like see fluffing like military protecting all fucking water sources. It's just I don't know. Uh, I just don't know how would they like let's say I don't know like when it's raining, you know, like the only time you get a free water is when it's raining. Let's say, you know, like they could be like having like military everywhere around every single lake, pond, river, and everything. You know, if they wanted. Um, when it comes to water, but like, how the hell would you prevent people from breathing? Like, come on, come on. Uh, do these people ever get tired of being so horrible? the, those both are essential. Exactly. Like how do you like? It just doesn't. It's just yeah. Give me 3 minutes to watch the clip. I mean, we can watch it together. I'm assuming they're gonna do the lyric strat. God from locked boxes. Lordy, Aunt Flo just left. Thankfully, Aunt Flo. What do you mean? My brother is in a very bad mood every day for no fucking reason, Raze. I'm sorry to hear that, Ty. Oi, you got a license for the bottle of water, mate? How about the air? Get a permit for the mate? Alright, alright, alright. Oh my god. White time was a month so oh good for you, good for you. We don't like that. I wanted to say Bloody Mary. What the hell? Oh my god. Yeah, so yeah, another really so like you guys see what's going on at the same time, you know, and especially in the and again like coming back to the Artemis, right? Like in the last 11 days, like the stupidity of the internet is like it's glaring, right? And not just internet, like in like how the hell is at the same time we are sending people to the moon, you know, like having this like super science high top, you know, like stuff going on, and then there's a lady somewhere saying that air and water should be fucking not accessible. Like, how the hell stuff like that happens at the same time, you know? You don't have to be sorry you're causing his pussy, or are you? I hope not. I didn't even know that you had a brother till now, so I'm sorry, Ty. I don't think it's me. God, I was watching this one movie where in the future humanity's gonna be the dumber and dumber. That they ice two humans at the time who aren't dumb and woke up in the future where everyone is dumb. I feel like we're starting there already. So after the clip, I say keep her in there for now. Wait, so what happened? I know that one. One they used the Mountain Dew to water their crops. Oh my god. Oh crap! I realized what I just typed that was supposed to be PC. You're fine. You're fine, Ty. Idiocracy is the name of the movie. Oh yeah, we love the Idiocracy. And it's a documentary, not a fiction, right? The link is on the media channel. I mean, we can play it here, guys, if you want. Like, hold on. Let me set stuff up. So here, and I need to move myself. Boom. Hold on. Alrighty, let me turn it up a little. Let's watch it.
Soil, and oxygen should not be infinitely accessible resources. They are assets that should be managed on global economic balance sheets. Or, in other words, they want us to pay a subscription to drink water, to walk this earth, and to breathe air. Where have I seen this before? It's like I watched an entire movie about this. Now, on a more serious tone, though, I don't usually talk about shit like this, right? Like, I don't really get into politics much, but like, holy shit, they want us to pay to breathe. That's a little bit much, don't you think? They want us to pay to walk the soil of this planet. They want us to pay to drink water. The same shit that without it, we would fucking die within 7 days. It genuinely just gets to a point where we all have to be talking about this, because what do you mean we have to pay a subscription to live for 7 minutes? Because you fucking die without oxygen if you don't breathe for 7 minutes. How in the world are they even going to track if you breathe illegally? How is that even possible? Are they gonna start putting devices on our noses to track whether we breathe without paying subscription on this shit? How are they gonna do that? Like, this situation is so terrifying because this could genuinely happen, but it's also fucking hilarious and how cartoonishly evil it is. Like, bro, Tato, what do you mean I can't walk the earth without paying a subscription? I didn't fucking know areas were locked. And at what point do you start having to pay for your subscription? The moment you're born? Right? The moment you're born, your parents has to pay your subscription to breathe. Otherwise, I don't know, they just suffocate a 1-month-old baby because their parents couldn't pay the fucking subscription. I'm laughing now, but I am genuinely concerned in the future of the human race, because we might genuinely see this come to fruition. And right now, we currently have the power to stop it. So why don't we all talk about this more so that this doesn't fucking happen? Spread this video, like, comment, share, so that the algorithm keeps showing this to more and more people, so that this future never comes to pass. Because personally, I don't think anyone wants this to happen other than the ultra super mega duper duper super ultra rich, you know? Water, soil.
To be fair, okay? To be fair. I think that we have enough people here, enough people here who are like, oh,
time for some serious drinking.
Who would like even in the government who are like, okay, this is fucking ridiculous. So come on, come on. You found the actual link, Nini? Thank you. Hold on, let's see that. Hold up.
When we talk about capital, we tend to think only about financial capital, about cash, financial assets, but we know that's not the only value on which...
Hold on. I don't know. It's too loud. It's not too loud. Hold on. Let me just amp it up for you guys.
When we talk about capital, we tend to think only about financial capital, about cash, financial assets, but we know that's not the only value on which our economies depend. We know that every aspect of every part of the economy is fundamentally dependent on nature, as you highlighted. The air that we breathe, the water we drink, the soil, the oceans that we need for the food that we need to consume, the minerals that we need as inputs to technology and to infrastructure. And without these forms of value, these forms of natural capital, we won't have economies. They are the fundamental building blocks of our economies. But the ways, as you said, the ways in which we have grown our economies, our models of economic development, have been incredibly successful for global prosperity. I mean, but the unintended consequences of current models of growth are simply not sustainable on a finite planet. The amount of resource that we are drawing into our economies, Earth's resources, and the amount of pollution and waste that we're pumping out, whether that's through greenhouse gas emissions, whether that's sewage into our water, whether it's plastics into the ocean, is beyond the Earth's carrying capacity. And we know that that's leading, as you said, to very significant direct impacts for society, but very significant
Time for some serious
financial
drinking.
costs for the economy. You can look at that as you have,
Do a barrel roll.
and calculate that at a macro level. But the way that that's showing up as we're breaching these boundaries and breaching these limits and undermining nature is showing up in very practical ways that are showing up for financial risk for institutions. Lack of water is leading to disruption of
Like, I'm not saying that we should be at least like um hi Luca, how are you? That we shouldn't be at least be concerned at least about water, like 100%, but like like let's find some solutions how to, like preserve the water and everything, right? stop stop building those giant ass server areas there they are using so much water to fucking make some type of AI work, you know. Let's stop with that, instead, instead of making regular people to pay for fucking air, for fucking water on or air, also there is no way, how that would be like how that would be like even like yeah imagine like if let's say USA decided to do that, so everyone in the USA has to like do that, right? Has to do that, right? But like let's say European Union is like, no, fuck you, like we're not doing that, so like let's say just a certain country just decides to go with that, like that's it's just like it just doesn't make sense, also I have zero clue, like I barely can focus on what she's saying actually, so sorry. So yeah, it's just stupid, I'll say that. Okay, let me tone down this again, and there we go. Okay, guys, let me catch up with you guys. Let me catch up because I was just trying to listen to that, but I completely lost what you guys were actually saying. So hold on, what did I see? The full clip of her talking, no narration top. Yeah, sorry. You haven't unlocked the DLC. What have I come to? Hi, Amasia, how are you? I bet people think living is an in-game purchase. Looks like it. Hey, hello, Lord Galak. How are you? Welcome, welcome. About a CEO who wants to make a subscription to pay to walk, to drink water, and breathe air. There a clip showing her verbally saying that, because to be honest, it could be taken out of context. Yeah. Sorry, guys. What are we watching? Yeah. I might have my tinfoil hat on, but I think I figured out why world governments aren't focusing on spaceflight, because if we make a spaceflight available to the masses, then the masses can leave and escape dystopian hell on Earth, and the elites don't want any of the peasants to be able to escape. To be fair, it's so goddamn hard to escape and actually survive. Don't forget that like human being has approximately, let's say approximately 100 kilometers up, not, and maybe not even that much, up from ground, and maybe just about like a couple meters down underwater where you can actually fucking survive, like without any protective stuff. So like it's just like so insanely like having a like I think the actual reason is like no, it's just it would just been like insanely expensive, so like to protect everyone's lives. So yeah, no, we're not doing that. Happy Sunday and doing fine. Glad to hear that, Luca. We're so close to become the humans in the movie Idiocracy. Oh, yeah, we are. Hey, Azam, Grant just confused on why we're being text to breathe. And we are not yet. Yet. The yet word is most important currently. uh, I also heard that New York is suing Call of Duty because of loot boxes, because it's addiction. Like, what? I mean, I can see that happening. I understand that, Loki. Also, offense to, also no offense to vegans, but some vegans give out about people eating animals and CO2 and stuff from it. Yet more of it is produced flying avocados around for their salads. Loki. You're not wrong. In a way, it kinda is. They should have sued Scratch of tickets companies then, but they won't because it's a revenue generator. Mm-hmm. The thing is, you can actually like they can control who you sell the scratch tickets and lottery tickets to, right? That's why there's a reason why it's from 18 plus, right? You have to be 18 plus. But in like games like Call of Duty, they can be kids buying those stuff, right? So like that's the problem. I that's like there's really hard to do any type of moderation of like how all these kids are, right? Unless you actually have to provide your ID, which nobody's gonna do, right? Because that would totally kill off the game, right? So like I understand what they are coming from. I might not be the real Irishman, guys. I don't apologize for every little thing. You're fine, Ty. You're okay. God, my brain is losing IQ from these news, but at least the AI company is losing money and partnership, which will give us more RAM now. There's so many AIs around, it's not funny. But also because the company is draining so much electricity that it affects nearby houses. Wait, is there like actual some like which AI company? Because there's like so many out there, it's not funny. But yeah. How did we even get into this, guys? We went from NASA stuff, right? And then yeah, okay. Well, so yeah, anyways, this is not kind of surprising actually, that there is someone who thinks that we should pay subscription to breathe air and drink water. Or walk on the ground. Like, what the fuck? I'm sorry, what the hell? Oh my god, this is just ridiculous. Hi Santa, how are you? How are you? How you doing? I need to go and play some Rivals in the next little bit. I haven't played for over a week again, and I feel like I'm missing a lot of stuff. Another reason why I don't want to play Rivals that much currently is also because I don't have the money to get the battle pass. I'm just like so broke, I literally cannot fucking buy anything right now. So I'm just like staying away from games that like has any type of a microtransactions, because like I'm not even trying to view skins or see news from games because I'm like, I cannot do this. How much is the battle pass? It's like 990 coins in the game, which is like, I think it's like almost like $10. Yeah, I think that's the battle pass, yeah. I think that's that. But yeah, I just can't. Yeah, 10, yeah, 10 approximately, because like 100 coins is like for $1, I think. So yeah, that's how they have it priced. Yeah, I mean, that's, to be fair, you get a lot of, you get a lot, like, you pay that, you pay $10, and you get like a lot of cool stuff, like a bunch of, you get also some free lattice in the battle pass, so basically you get some money back, actually, you know. So uh so so yeah. Someone sent her some lattice. Can you do that? I don't like. I've Santa. I'm like genuinely having a question, okay? Because I know that, for example, in Fortnite, you can buy, yeah, like, you can buy skins. You know, I know that you can buy battle pass for people in Fortnite. I saw people buying skins in Rivals for people, but can you even? I'd never seen if you can buy battle pass for someone in the game, like in Rivals. I didn't see an option for that. And I didn't see also option for sending lattice. Like, I genuinely didn't see that. So I'm kind of curious. Cuz I know it's a thing in Fortnite for everything, right? You can send V-bucks, you can say, you can send you can buy for the battle pass, you can buy skins and everything. But it's not a, yeah, it's not a thing in, you can't give battle pass. Yeah, exactly. Someone can send you money. Oh yeah, yeah, I know that someone can send me money for lattice, but that's fine. It's okay. You don't guys have to do that. I might buy it in a couple days when I get my paycheck from Twitch. Uh, from the last month, so we'll be fine, guys. Hold on, I'm dropping stuff. Oops. Here we go. I can move on, baby doll. You're singing again, Ty. I didn't even get the last battle pass. Oh, that's one thing. Like, I really want to get this battle pass because I really like some of the skins. I have every single battle pass, and the fact that they are actually bringing back eventually, like, that you can get some battle pass, like, because I haven't played Rivals since the day one, so I never played the season 0, okay, or season 1 or whatever it was, that, right? I never played as that battle pass, so I didn't have that one. But then they decided that they, for a limited amount of time, they made it available again for people to get those things, and I bought it, and I actually got everything. So I have every single battle pass that has been in Rivals. Except for the last one right now. But the good thing is that that one is still there for another, like, I don't know how many, 30 days. So when I actually get the money, and I already got a bunch of stuff from the battle pass, because there are some free stuff in the battle pass that you can get without paying for it, right? So I think that the Angela page in this battle pass is completely free, so that's good thing. That's good thing. Wait, are we now at the point where we have to pay to play a game we have already purchased on console? What the hell are we doing at this point? Wait, what? Freighter, what? What are you talking about? You can give Battle Pass. I didn't get season 4 or 6 Battle Pass, but I have the other ones. Yeah, I was singing. I finally figured out the lyrics for Baby Doll. That's what the song was. Okay, I see. Xbox? What the hell? What? I am so confused. What the hell? We have to pay to play a game we have already purchased. What is it? What is it, guys? You gotta enlighten me, because I have zero clue what you guys currently, like, talking about. Is there some type of like, you have to pay a subscription to use Xbox? And you purchase separately games, and if you don't pay for ability to use, like, is that something like that? Because if it is, then holy fuck. Because imagine, so you buy the console and then you have to, and it's basically just like a rent it. So you have to still pay, so you have to pay subscriptions so it unlocks for you, or what? I wouldn't be surprised, you know. In a what was it? There was something about that they want to do like a rent PCs, you know, rent machines, basically, so you don't even own it, you know. Well, a while back but Xbox, you had to what? You had to buy Xbox Gold to play a free games, but they change it. You had to buy Xbox Gold to play a free games, but they changed it. Isn't it like the, what is it? Is it the Game Pass or whatever? That you like pay for that and like and you have like access to a lot of games, which is basically still cheaper. Like if you pay a subscriptions to a certain Game Pass, you know, or something, and like you have a multiple games there, like instead of buying those games separately, you know, because like one of the games is for like, let's say $80 sometimes, and let's say you pay $25 subscription for like multiple games like that, it's, you still pay less, right? Like it's kind of cheaper, so I understand that, but like, are they, you will pay for air and water, you will be happy? Yes, I will. I will have to be. You don't pay for subscriptions to play Xbox. You can pay for subscriptions to play games that you need for them. Welcome to sleep is to stay awake. Izuku, how many times do I have to tell you that you can go sleep? I'm sorry that you're staying awake for so long. It's okay to go sleep. You have a good night, okay? If you're too tired, go sleep. It's okay. Because having the ability to like play multiple games there that are like on a normal occasions, if you wanted to buy it, you know, like you would pay much more. But at the same time, when you think about it, it like, I don't know how if there's any kind of a different system or whatever on Xbox and PlayStations. I never really had that, right? But like, it is good to actually like buy the game and be able to play it whenever you want, right? So like, I understand that, because I think that the Game Passes is like changing, so sometimes you have the game there and then like you can play it for like, let's say like half a year, and then it goes out of it. So like, I understand that maybe like, let's say you don't really have the chance to finish the game in that time period, so like you decide to buy the game to have it for yourself, play it anytime you want, right? With Xbox Live, you can play games for free that allow for it for the amount of time you have Xbox Live, which is usually a month. Okay, yeah, I understand. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. So like, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I understand that for some people who don't have that much of a time to play games, you know, so it's easier for them to just buy the game, you know, and be able to play it whenever they want it, instead of paying every month $25 for a subscription, let's say, but like don't get the time to play it, so you're basically just paying for nothing, low key, right? So yeah. Good night, everyone. Love you, I love you, Major, love you, Cynthia, love you, Frida, love you, Nini, love you, Luca, love you, Derek. Izuku, you have a good night, okay? You have a good night. Good night, good night. Anyways, on a new topic, guys. So I've you guys remember that a couple, it's approximately already a month or so, ago when Twitch finally decided, like, hey, you know what? We are not gonna be butthurt about having a combined chat on a stream. So there has been multiple artists and like coders and stuff and people like that, that designers of chat widgets, that they started making those multi-stream chats. And I don't know what to do, guys. Like, we are using, so I'm using the Decky commits arson. Oh my god. Please do not commit arson here, Decky, but thank you so much for the follow. I lost what I wanted to say. Oh yeah, I'm using the Natty's multi-chat. That was like one of the first ones coming out, but like there's not that much of customization, right? And I want you guys to be pretty. So like I'm like looking and searching for all of those nice pretty chat widgets, and like I have so many like bookmarked and everything, but like there's like obviously you pay for them, right? It's on Etsy, it's on VGen or Ko-fi and everywhere, and I'm just like, I don't know what basically what costume I want to give you guys, and like there's some really pretty ones, but they're like $25 for it, and they are really pretty, like really well made. They're really pretty, and again, it's a multi-chat. It works for every single platform. It shows all the cool redeems and follows and everything, and I would love to use it and get it for you guys, but like it's so hard right now because I have seen in the past little bit, okay, especially after getting contacted with Zikos for Purple Wave episode 2, which is going to be happening later this month. So if you guys know, like Zikos is like he likes to like do videos on like all of those cool widgets and like tools for VTubers, how to like make everything pretty and cool. And I saw a couple of his videos as I'm like preparing the script for him and everything, and for the Purple Wave. And I've seen so many cool stuff that I would love to have on my streams for you guys to like enjoy, you know, and for like VTube Studio and everything. Man, a bunch of those things are paid, and I'm like, I am so broke right now. I can't. So like, I am sorry if I'm like, I need to like I'm how to say it, like subconsciously or whatever, like I'm trying to stay away from the internet in general right now because like I can't afford anything. So I'm playing all the games, you know, let's say to like do not go on the internet. I'm trying to like stay away from VGen and all of those stuff, and not even talk to other VTubers right now because like I see all of those cool stuff that everybody has, and I'm just here like why, world? Why? Why are you doing this to me? So yeah, guys, another reason why like I'm not really active in Discord currently. Like I'm trying to like not to get too influenced by a bunch of stuff currently because I'm just hurting. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just hurting. I bought Minecraft at the beginning of the weekend and I haven't played since Xbox 360, and I have to say I'm overly disappointed of what Microsoft has done to the game. Yeah, I enjoyed playing Minecraft. When it was. I think I liked all the addition and everything that they added till like version 1.19 maybe or something. I can't remember. It was the I stopped playing Minecraft and I got pissed off Loki, because they changed completely how you get when they added the what was it, the templates and the the archaeology or something like that stuff, which the archaeology on its own isn't bad, like, because I like to, like, had the brush, and find those like ancient like ruins and everything, like those were cool. That was kind of fun. But now that they added like how you can get, like, you need this special template to get a netherite and stuff like that, like to be able to even have a netherite armor and all of those good stuff. And I just, like, I hated that so goddamn much. Like, if I know that they are mods, probably right now that that are like, oh, they will like let you have every update, all the cool stuff, and then just like reverse the templates system maybe. But I really missed the time. Like, I know that was the breaking point for me when they, because I was really interested in the whole new stuff and everything. I played a lot, and like, it wasn't that bad, it was really cool, but then they changed this, and I just stopped. And never played again. Which is kind of like, eh. I'm trying to stay away from the internet right now. I say you're using internet at this moment. Okay, I understand that, but like, I mean, like, I am not. I do use internet currently, like as of right now, because I'm streaming, right? But this is my bubble, okay? This is my bubble. Welcome to my bubble. I'm not like seeing other people having cool stuff, let's say. I don't go to my friends' streams right now, like other VTubers that I follow, I really, I barely am on Twitter right now, like, and just because, like, I'm seeing so many cool stuff, and I'm just getting mad because I cannot get them. So yeah, that's what I mean by, like, I'm trying to stay away from the internet, right? Like, I'm trying to, okay, let's say that I'm trying to stay away from like other social medias, like I will go on the internet and like do stuff, or like I'm gonna stream, right? But like, I'm trying to like avoid certain things. That's why, again, like, I'm not playing Rivals because I want to get the goddamn battle pass, but I cannot. So I'm not playing that game right now, so I'm not constantly thinking about it and getting pissed off, right? That's why I'm playing a lot of Planet Crafter. We've been playing a lot of Planet Crafter because I owned everything on that game. There is nothing new coming out. There has been an update that is for free, so I can enjoy actually that. So there was no problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. Jesus Christ. Guys, hydrate. Speaking too fast. So if you understand what I mean. The only thing I like is that I have the one who watches add on and turn all the settings for the bastard up. So in that world, it scares me shitless. Oh, damn, sorry. And now I understand what you mean by trying to avoid the internet. Exactly. Exactly, guys. That's what I meant. And that's another reason why I like today. I also, because we played a lot of Planet Crafter in the last little bit, and I was just like, you know what? Let's just have, like, we didn't do a proper, just like, yapping stream, right? So I wanted to do it today for just 2 hours of the stream, how we usually do Sundays. Also, I have other stuff that I want to do today. So yeah, that was one thing. But I'm sorry that I kind of like got lazy and kind of fell asleep on like shorts and reels, especially on YouTube. I mean, on YouTube, TikTok, and everywhere. So I'm gonna start posting those again. I just needed a little bit. I don't want to say break necessarily, but like, yeah, I just didn't have an inspiration, Just didn't have any inspiration to like make anything. So yeah, I will try to get back to that because, yeah, gotta pump those numbers, guys, a little bit. Did the Twitch dwellers stop chatting? Yeah, Twitch is quiet now. It's okay. Twitch is quiet currently. Yes, it's okay. Hey, I'm just yapping, you know. Sometimes people like to like to listen. They like my voice, you know. Kind of. Just oh my god, guys! Remember those times when we were doing those kind of ASMR type of stuff? Jesus Christ. No, Ty, you're not going crazy. Trust me. Oh my god. So yeah, so that was another thing. And I'm actually so desperate when it comes to like cool stuff that I actually joined a couple raffles. I know that I'm not gonna. I'm probably like there's a very slim chance that I'm gonna win the raffles. Also, if the raffles are turned out to be like a scams, you know, that kind of stuff. So yeah, but like I'm actually at the point right now like when I cannot really afford anything because everything is going towards like all the other stuff to just survive currently. I'm like, oh my god, I'm like turning getting desperate and like actually joining raffles and stuff on Twitter sometimes just to get some cool stuff. I'm really playing like what is it, guys? After the purple wave with Yam, and you guys know that there was this whole section where we were talking about like the 3D models and everything, and I was kind of thinking like, oh my god, you know, what if I just like, because Vroid Studio is for free, right? So I was thinking like, what if I just like play in Vroid Studio, you know, like there's a bunch of assets on the internet that are for free, and maybe I can somehow make like a 3D model of Aze, even though it's gonna be like super hard. I didn't even try to like look for like I don't know, like those artists there like focusing on Vroid and like turning Live 2D into the Vroid models, like people there making like those artsy stuff, they're recreating like the stuff for Vroid Studio. That would be so cool. But I don't know how, like it must be expensive as well. But guys, imagine if I was 3D. I'm like really playing with that idea. But yeah, anyways, welcome to my thought process right now. I don't blame him. You have the type of a voice I would love to sit and listen to, but I can't just sit and listen. ADHD brain. That's me myself. You know? And right now I'm basically like, I love how people are sometimes they are coming to me and they are like, oh my god, I was like, how you managed to like yap for 3 hours on the stream, you know? You know you know how I managed to yap for 3 hours on the stream? Because first of all, I have ADHD, so I'm jumping from topic to topic, you know, and basically all I'm doing is that I'm just what's the word? Vocalizing my thoughts. So basically everything you guys hear right now is just like what's going on in my head, you know? I'm not thinking, I'm just keep talking, you know, like, or like the thoughts are turning into words immediately. I'm not, you know, that's why I have a lot of problems when sometimes I speak before I think. So yeah, great. It's so easy actually for me to just yap. I think I think in general it's probably low-key, it's a curse and at the same time a little blessing for content creation to have ADHD, because like you manage to like talk about whatever you want, you know, for like a lot. You manage to talk a lot, you know, whatever, any type of um topic, but then like another the curse is like I can't really stay focused on one thing all the time, so like that's why we're jumping from game to game and I cannot really finish the games, you know, or like I am like, oh my god, I want to work on this thing, and but like suddenly I lose the interest or something happens that prevents me from that, and it's just like chaos. And then there are people who are like, oh my god, she's the queen of chaos, and guess what, that's all. That's just because I have an ADHD, and I'm so sorry. And see, and it's showing right now. I'm so sorry, guys. People tend to forget that women can yap endlessly about everything and nothing, so it's not a huge surprise that as a woman is able to yap for 3 hours straight. You would be surprised, Frater, but there are actually, I've seen people, girls, women, you know, I've seen girls be like, oh my god, I don't know what to talk about on stream, you know, how do you guys have like 3 hours yap sessions? I can barely speak for 20 minutes, you know. So yeah, in general, women can speak probably easier than men can, you know, but about whatever they want. But there are still girls out there that they don't know how to like actually talk or be entertaining, right? So that's why a lot of people are doing the games streams, right? Because they feel like they don't need to talk because the entertaining part is the game, right? But you know how my gaming sessions are going, right? Hi Nene, how are you? I play the game and I comment every single thing that I just keep that I just like do in the game, right? I comment on everything. I do not shut up. Anyway, oh, as I was saying, something, hopefully not butchering your name. How do you talk for so long on the stream? As an ADHD dumbass also chat. Pretty much. Yes. She just kept talking in one long, incredibly unbroken sentence, moving from topic to topic, so that no one had the chance to interrupt. It was really quite hypnotic. I'm sorry, guys. Hi, my lady. Hello. You play the game the way you yap, you vocalize your thought process? Exactly. What is your favorite game? Oh my god, there's so many games that I love. I mean, currently I'm very much hyper-focused and totally obsessed with Planet Crafter, obviously. But, my all-time favorite game? Probably The Witcher. Yeah, Witcher 3. Love The Witcher saga. Love it. But you know, like, yes, I vocalize my thought process in the games as well, you know, so I keep talking. You guys seen the like when I was playing the City Skylines as well, like I was just like yapping and like saying like all the cool tips that I know about the game and what to do, you know, and all the good stuff, how to do things, you know, explaining the game and all and stuff like that. But there are still people who just like they cannot do that, you know, like some people just don't talk, you know, like in general, you know, they cannot even vocalize their thought process in the game. They just like to play the game and the game to be the entertainer, right? Like people are just watching the game, you know, and they feel like they don't need to talk, which that's another reason why I really like actually like when people are commenting on the game or like interacting with it like in some kind of a way and interacting with the chat. And you know, I love people who are yappers because yes, I'm not saying, you know, like there is a place for both, you know, for like quiet streams as well as cozy ones, because there are people who prefer to just watch someone play a game that doesn't talk over it, you know, because sometimes it can be interruptive, and that's fine, right? There is a reason why there is like a whole YouTube channels of people who are playing through the whole games and have like 5 hours long videos without saying a fucking word, right? And there's still thousands of views on those videos. So there are people who are looking for that. Me personally, I don't have a fun just like, let's say, going into someone's stream who's just playing some type of a game and like I try to interact. Let's say they do have a microphone, they have a webcam on, or it's a VTuber, you know, but they just don't say anything, you know. I am not that person who would just watch the game go on without any commentary or something, you know, that's just not my thing. I would rather just play the game myself, right? So, I don't usually like enjoy those type of streams. Thank you, Ghost, for joining the chaos. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. So yeah, that's but that's just me thing, right? So that's why you guys, when I get to, if I get out of the whole circle of fire of my ADHD and I finally manage to, if I plan to play a game on the stream and I manage to somehow stop the convo, stop the yap, and turn on the game, you know, and I turn on the game and actually manage to play the game, that I just don't shut up, you know. I just keep talking, I just keep commenting, I just like do the stuff, you know. And interact with like, and I still read the chat and everything, right? So I just love that. I just love that, right? You're also very into Life is Strange. I say yes, yes. That one is a little bit easier on me, because like, yeah, I can comment on like what's happening, but it's a story, right? So there's a lot of like talking in the game, so like it's like watching a movie, Loki, right? So that one's good. Yeah, I loved it. To be fair, I'm not gonna lie. Like after we played the last Life is Strange reunion, I don't like that last. I really didn't enjoy the last Life is Strange game as much as I enjoyed the previous ones, and I know that a lot of people are so happy with it. They really love the Chloe Max ship, but I just didn't enjoy it because it's a fanfic fan service. Sorry, not fanfic, fan service game at that point. Like that chapter is fan service for all the Chloe Max shippers, and I didn't really enjoy it as much because it basically forced you in one way and made double exposure completely what's the word? It didn't matter. Like whatever happened there, it doesn't matter, you know, because and there is basically only one way how the whole game can go. Like the only difference in that game in the reunion was that how many people are gonna die, but everything's gonna end up same way. There is no way for Max to decide, oh no, I want to stay actually in Caledon. No, she will always leave, she will always go with Chloe, so that's just like, sorry, spoiler alert. But like, yeah, it's just like it was a huge disappointment, and I said it to my friends and to some people out there, and I know it's a kind of hot take because like I'm gonna piss off the whole Life is Strange community almost, but that last game was not worth the money. See, and that's the ADHD in process because I completely went on a different tangent, so I am sorry. I come for the apps, not the game. I love other apps, and the apps all the streamers I follow really. Yeah, some people like that, right? I only come to streamers whenever I can or feel like it, but mainly whenever I can because I got to school. The weekends are busy for me sometimes. That's fine. Jacob Baster, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, that's fine. You know, like people are busy, right? Do you play Red Dead Online? I've never played that game. I could play it. I have it in the shared library on Steam. I have it with couple of friends. We're sharing stuff. So technically I could play it, but I mean, I believe that it's absolutely amazing game, and like there is no doubt about it. The one thing that is kind of keeping me away from even trying to play the game is just because the setting, that it's like a Wild West low-key, you know. I'm not really into like cowboys and like that particular setting, but I'm not saying that I will not play it sometimes in lifetime. Probably I will. It's kind of intriguing, you know. It's just, you know, not currently. It's normal for most women in general. They just don't shut up. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Nico. What game are you playing in this weekend? So in the past week, I basically didn't play any other game than Planet Crafter. I'm not gonna lie. There is still one planet that I haven't gone to. I have the latest Toxicity DLC. I haven't played it in my free time. I haven't played it on the stream yet as well. So I'm like, I want to get there, you know. I want to get there. So I'm really, really, really currently hyper focused on that game. You're welcome. You can call me Jacob or anything you want. I love your outfit so much. Thank you. Really appreciate it. I'm glad that you like it. Welcome here. Welcome. Weekend is just chatting. Yeah, usually it is. Okay. Saguno. Okay. Interesting name. Thank you for the follow. Question mark. Damn it. Yeah, weekend Sunday streams are usually for yaps, even though for the past two streams, I think on Sundays we actually did play a game, or we were doing some other stuff. So, but usually, yes, Sundays are 2 hours just yapping. As a care hyperfiction is Planet Crafter. Yes, exactly. Good morning, ladies. And happy Easter Sunday to all. Wait, what? Easter? Wait, what? Nico, are you a little? Wait, Nico. Easter was last week. Does someone has it actually like pushed by a week? There's no way. Easter Sunday is just Orthodox Easter is this weekend. Oh, I see. See, I didn't know that. That's a cool information. Thank you, Nico. I'm actually surprised. Yes. Cool. Jacob, my favorite part of the model and rigging are the hips. You didn't ask, but I don't really care. I spend my mind. Sorry. Not sorry. A jiggle. The hips. Yeah. And get tentacle. Yep. We need a new photo of that, by the way. Not at all as the Julian Gregorian calendars cause an offset in a certain years. Oh, I see. That's interesting. See, I didn't know that. That's a really interesting thing. I'm not gonna lie. What is your favorite childhood memory? Oh my god. My favorite childhood memory. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I'm trying to think, but I like all I'm currently remembering is like all the questionable memories, you know, questionable situations. I don't know what's my favorite one. I mean, right now I just remembered one. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's just like one that I don't mind sharing. That it's like less questionable than anything else that it just went through my mind. But you guys remember? You guys are familiar with the Kinder Surprise chocolate eggs, right? And the toys inside of it, right? So when you go back the 20 years, you know, around the year 2000, the early 2000s. There were those sets of like different, like there were hippo sets, they were like lion sets, you know, ghosts and everything, you know. And what happened was that I was collecting them, obviously. And I had this whole bucket of the toys from the Kinder Surprise. And I know that like sometimes they were too expensive, so I couldn't really afford to like buy more of them. My parents were able to buy it for me. So my dad actually had a friend who was collecting them as well, and like seriously collecting them. And every time he got like some doubles or something, he was giving it away to other kids. And my dad brought me one day like another bucket full of like doubles and everything. So like it wasn't like necessarily a full set, but yeah, like I could like have like I almost had certain like full sets and everything. But yeah, anyways, I had a bunch of Kinder Eggs toys. And what I was doing in my room was that I would pull out every Barbie doll house or like all kinds of like I had this giant uh set of like a castle with like a trebuchet and catapults and stuff. That was from my dad. I love that type of thing. My dad was collecting Warhammer Fantasy. um uh, he was coloring, he was doing the coloring of the figures and everything, right? So, and he made those panoramas of uh for the Warhammer, right? And and so I had all of those like castles and like, let's say, race car tracks, right? Or the Barbie doll houses and everything. And I just literally created a city in the middle of my room. And then I used those Kinder Eggs toys and made them like into like families and put them like, oh, these hippos are living here. In this castle, there's all the ghosts Kinder toys, and everything. And I just created a whole city of Kinder toys, like, yeah, a society, like with the help of like other toys that I had, right? I used books to create like more like structures and everything. And then I just like to like do that and and you couldn't walk in that room. You couldn't walk in that room like at all. But like, let's say that's one of the cool kind of stuff that I used to do as a kid. That's kind of a memory for me. I don't know. Does it count? Does it count? I think that's one of the nice ones. And those white fertile hips. Jiggle, noted. Freighter understands. Falling into the bonfire, getting a rusted nail in her heel while she was passed out drunk. I love these trips down the memory lane, so many to choose from. Yeah, those are all the questionable ones, though. Like, we are talking about favorite childhood memory, okay? So something that is not questionable. Yes, like one of the things that like went through my mind, like when the question was asked, was literally, oh, the time when we were playing with my friends in the park behind my house, and I climbed the fucking tree and then fall down of it because I fell asleep on it. Yeah, that was fun, not but very questionable. So I don't want to like share that, right? Even though I already did before. That's not a favorite. That's not a favorite memory of mine when you think about it. The modifier one was when she was a toddler. That's true. I'm kind of surprised that you guys remember everything. The embers of the past must be stoked to remains as their glow illuminates the present and future. I wish I still had that kind of an imagination. Childhood imagination is a hell of a drug that I'm sad that I lost. I'm actually really happy that I still low-key have it. Like, I do every time I go out nowadays and I have the money and everything, and like I'm going to get some snacks. If they have a Kinder Egg, I'm getting a Kinder Egg. Like, it's not exactly as good as it used to be, obviously, but I do have a collection of Kinder X toys right now in front of me. I think I showed you guys. I have the the Marvel. I have the Ant-Man, Spider-Man, and Black Panther. I have the Darth Vader one. I have a couple like random, just like random toys that I just completely like brushed off my table. Damn it. I have random toys around my desk here. You know, I'm looking across the room. There is a bookshelf. I have more of there. So yeah. So yeah, like I still kind of got it, you know. Still kind of got it. Hmm. Wait, you fell asleep in a tree and fell off it? You're such a resilient sorceress. Yes, that's exactly what happened. I'm so sorry. That's exactly what happened. Yes, I climbed a tree. So I thought that I said that story already before, but like, yeah, basically we had this chestnut tree behind the house that you could climb on pretty easily. And what we did was that was we were, I don't know how many friends were there, but like three of us decided like who can climb the tree like the highest, right? So we climbed all the way up, you know. I don't know who won, probably me actually, because I'm just that crazy. Then we went all down, you know, and the other friends, they were like underneath the tree. We were sitting in the grass, you know, with our bikes and everything, you know. We were talking, playing, like doing stupid stuff. And I stayed on the tree, and I climbed down to the lowest branch, you know. There was this wide branch that had like a side branch going out of it, so you could actually sit on it pretty well. That was like the V shape kind of, right? And I was like 7 years old. And what happened was that I just laid down on it, you know, like I just laid on it, and I closed my eyes. You know, it was a nice summer evening, you know, all the good stuff, and I somehow fell asleep, you know. I somehow fell asleep. And that's the last thing I remember, falling asleep on the tree. And let's say it was like 2 to 3 meters above the ground. So yeah, quite a fall still, right? Not too high, but like still kind of, yeah. I remember waking up in a bathtub. My mom put me in the bathtub. Then I fell asleep again, and then I woke up in my bed. I woke up in my bed. I don't know what time passed, how long it passed. I have zero clue. And I know that like then I kind of like woke up properly, and my mom was like, I felt okay and everything. And I said that my wrist hurt. So I broke my wrist, and I also had a concussion because I hit my head when I fell down. So that was the reason why I cannot remember anything, how I got back to home. And I kept waking up in like different spots, and like yeah, and yeah, that was definitely a fun evening, because I think that I fell down around like it was like 6 or 7 p.m. And then around 8 or like 8:30 or 9, we decided to like my mom decided to take me to the emergency. The fun thing was we were in the hospital, and there was like so many goddamn people that I got finally to see the doctor at the 1 a.m. So I was sitting in the emergency room for like 4 hours with a broken wrist and concussion. And then they decided to like they what's the word? They put the what is it in English, you know? Because I broke my wrist. What is the white thing that they put on your hand or legs when you? I cannot remember the word right now. So yeah, they treated my hand, and they were like, oh, we're gonna keep her in the a splint, maybe. Yeah, something, you know, to stabilize the hand, you know. Cast. Yeah, thank you, cast. Yeah, cast. Thank you. So that was the thing, right? So, and because I had a concussion, they decided to keep me in the hospital overnight. And but the fun thing was that they didn't have enough. They didn't have enough like beds, right? Free beds. So they actually put me in a room. It was like a the high AR or something. I can't remember the naming in English currently, but like it's the, you know, where like super like poor people are there, you know, like that they have to be like monitorized all the time. And they put me in the bed. There was one bed empty for me, so I had to just I not the emergency room, but just like already like a room for me to go sleep to, right? Like my room. I was so I broke my wrist and I had a concussion. Okay, that was it. I fell asleep on the tree. It was just a stupid thing. And they put me in a room with a girl that was in that was at the time she got into a car accident. She wasn't in a car, but it was, I don't know, she was maybe my age, similar. She was actually, there was an accident where a car got into, yeah, there was like an accident with like a bus and the car, and the car's tire got yeeted to the bus stop where there was a bunch of people, and this girl got hit by the tire. So she was pretty fucked up, okay? So poor girl, you know? And I was there with a fucking broken wrist. Yeah, the intensive care unit. Yeah, you're right. That one. So that was the only place where I could be placed, right? So I was there for like first 4 days, and I don't understand why they kept. So I spent entire 14 days, 2 weeks in the hospital with the fucking concussion at the time. So yeah, fun, you know? Like, I don't know why they kept me there for 14 days. I have zero clue, because I was good basically 3 days later already. I just had a broken wrist, which I still had the cast for like 2 months or 3 months almost. So, didn't really make any sense. Yeah. So I was there, the stupid girl who fell asleep on a tree next to a girl who got hit by a fucking yeeting tire from a car accident, you know. She was way worse, you know, like she couldn't speak. She had some like internal stuff going on. She was in the surgery and all the good stuff, all good stuff, quoting marks, you know. So I kind of felt a little bad, low key. Yeah, they moved me to a different room after a week, I think, because there was a place. But I still don't understand why I was there for like 2 weeks with only broken wrist and concussion, you know. So yeah, anyways, fun stuff. Fun stuff. This is the most unfortunate to hear of. Eh. This is just another amazing goofy ass story about how, as resilient as it is, the world keep trying to off her, but she just refuses to be silenced. Pretty much. That, you know, that's when you that's what you get when you're growing up in a when you're the one of the last of the kids that grow up outside, you know, one of the last generation that grows up outside, doing stupid shit. Basically. And yeah. And on top of that, with ADHD at that time called only hyperactivity. So yeah. um I have stories like that from growing up in the 90s. Yeah. Like one thing I will say is like I wouldn't change my childhood in any way. Okay, it was really fun to grow up that way, and actually like have all of those, like, you know, falling into the fire, falling out, falling off a fucking cliff or something, you know, uh falling so bad on the stones that I still till this day have some scars on my knees, you know, going through the glass door, almost you know, fun stuff. That has came for as many times in her life. She just punched him in the face and said fuck off. I don't think that I was like that. I don't consider that being like close to death. I never was like that. It's just I get badly injured, but like I was never in a I wouldn't say that I was in a situation when it was like close call. I don't think so. Never. Even the falling into the fucking fire is not. It wasn't wasn't a close call. Cause like my parents took me out 2 seconds later, right? So like, yeah, I don't know. If you have no scars, did one even have a childhood? Exactly. I used to climb up on top of 9 feet tall monkey bars, stand up, and walk across the bars when I was in a grade school. One time I slipped, landed on my ribs, and knocked the wind out of me. It's a goddamn miracle that I never broken a bone or gotten serious injured. Yeah, that's one of those good stuff, right? Okay, maybe let's say that maybe one time that could have been the close call was when I fell from the sliding bar or pole, sliding pole, in a playground where at the time I think that I was actually the reason. I'm not gonna lie, that they actually put the rubber ground underneath the whole thing, because there was the pole was cemented in the ground, so there was a visible cement there, but it was just the ground. There was no safe stuff, and when I fell down head first on the fucking cement, maybe that one was that one was the one close call. That was the first time I had a concussion, if I'm not mistaken. And I still have my Harry Potter scar on my forehead, but I'm not gonna show you that, guys. But yeah, I have a Harry Potter type of scar on my forehead because I fell head first on a fucking concrete. I was more a daredevil when I was a kid. I used to try to get to the top of sketchy trees just to see if I would do it. Yeah. All of my injuries were open wounds. Besides the time I was given a bad vaccine, and me and the whole batch of babies were almost oh shit. What? That's fucked up, Nini. Wait, you fell head first on the concrete and you got up and walked away? No, I didn't really got up and walked away. I had a concussion and I needed stitches. Thankfully, it was my uncle who did the stitches. It was my uncle is a doctor, and yeah, he was able to take care of me. So that was the closest hospital that I could get to. I didn't really got up and walked away. I mean I got up. Then it was actually during a school. It was after school club, so they had to call my mom, and she took me to the emergency where my uncle was currently working. So yeah. Yeah, that was the first time. I think I was like 6 or so. It was very fun time, like the 3 years period when I was like 6, 7, 8, you know? Yeah. The more I learn about Asa, the more I'm amazed she's still around. Yes, me too, trust me. How is it that we always ended up in this type of conversations, guys? I don't understand. But yes. Fun stuff, fun stuff. I slit my wrist accidentally on the glass when I was probably 4 or 5 years old, thankfully not in a fatal spot. Yeah, me too. I went through the glass door. I have a really nice scar right next to my vein. Or what is it? What do you call it? Yeah. Like literally you see the thing and it's right next to it. It's parallel with it. Fun. I mean, pair that with the drunken night, the bonfire. Pair that with the drunken night, the bonfire, falling out of tree. Hi, JD. Going through a sliding glass door, falling off a pole head first on Cardi Holly. Cause it's such a strong sorceress. Yeah, you can't get rid of me. Had something like that when I was on my first school year. Some random girl pushed me and I cracked my nose bridge. Had to get stitches. Even got a pen from the directive because I wasn't crying. Aww. Well, I was crying a lot. Like I was screaming my lungs out. That's for sure. The one on your calves are from burning yourself on a stove. Yeah. Calves? No. That one is wait. No, I have. What do I have? On my leg down here, I had when I jumped into a concrete swimming pool with the flip flops on, and then fell down and hit my leg on the side of it. I have a giant scar there, and I can't feel anything there. I cut off my finger when I was like a year old or something. The tip of my point finger. I still have the scar there. That one's nice and visible. I burned myself on like on a hand. I had a where is it? I think wait, not here. Oh yeah, it's here on the other hand. Oh yeah, I have a on my thumb. I burned myself when I was working in a with when I was working in like a bugateria place when we were like baking shit. I burned myself there, so I have that. I have that little scar on my thumb, but that's nothing. What did I miss? A lot of stuff, JD. How are you doing? I can send picture in the Discord. You just have to tell me which tab to send it in. That's fine. Let's not post these type of stuff. We can just talk about. We trust each other with this. Then the pan proceeds to get still. I'm salty until this day. It was a really good pan. Aw, I'm sorry, Didi. She just kept talking in one long, incredibly unbroken sentence, moving from topic to topic so that no one had the chance to interrupt. It was really quite hypnotic. Yeah. Welcome to my world. But yeah, guys, we already crossed the 2 hours threshold today, and there's stuff that I have to do today, unfortunately. But hey, I'm glad that you guys enjoyed my yapping towards the end. And yeah, I will be back. Hold on, let me see. Damn. Alright, here, cool. I always enjoy as a yaps. I just enjoy her presence, period, full stop. Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. I'm really glad that you guys enjoy that, okay? Always enjoy your yapping, Azzy. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah. It's been already over 2 hours, 20 minutes already. I gave you 20 extra minutes, guys. See? And I'm hungry. I need to go make something to eat, and I need to go to the bathroom, and then I need to go do some other stuff. I wanted to do some vacuuming today as well. And again, if the wind's gonna slow down a little bit, I would love to go outside also for a walk or something, you know, go touch some grass, that type of stuff. And you guys should go too. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out today. It was really nice. So the stream is ending? Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, it's been 2 hours. It's been 2 hours already. Over 2 hours. And I'm really hungry. I need to go eat something. I woke up a little early. I plan on touching grass, actually. That's good. We should touch grass. Remember to touch grass. It's important. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for the hanging out for the yaps today. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed that. Now that Asa is finally stopped yapping, I can go and get my coffee. Sorry. I know I made you crave coffee, and then I yap for 2 hours so you cannot leave. So you cannot leave. I missed a lot. Oh, little JD, that's fine. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Yeah, I'm kind of happy that we did another yapping stream after a long time, because we haven't done it in a long time. We did a couple of the what we had. We had the subathon going on, right? And then we played a lot of games. So yeah, is what it is. At least I have this 30 stream streak. Let's go, JD. So yeah, I will bring back some more yapping streams in the next little bit. I'll be back on Tuesday, guys. I don't know if we're gonna play a game or if we're just gonna do yaps or something. I might prepare something for you guys. As I go hyper focus on Minecraft and NASA. Yes, I'll get out of it now because like the Artemis is done, right? So we'll be okay. We'll be okay. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Don't worry, there will be more yaps incoming. Obviously, I will try to I'll try to post more of reels and stuff again, some content on YouTube again, because yeah. um, sometimes sometimes I just forgot, or this week was kind of, this past little was a little rough, but now I can get back into it, hopefully. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Love you. You guys are amazing. Thank you for the yaps. Thank you for the great company. You, as always, you guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you for the support. If you want some more of the Aze, you can always go watch me on YouTube and my older stuff. And yeah, if you're not join Discord, uh, even though I'm not that active in there, I'm trying my hardest. But yeah, well, you can be part of the community, obviously, if you are not. And yeah, guys, I'll be back on Tuesday in it, right? Have a great start of the next week. Hopefully Monday is gonna be good for you guys. Hope you have a nice weather and all the good stuff. Enjoy the rest of the Sunday, and see, I'm still yapping and I'm not shutting up, so god damn it. Stay amazing, stay magical. Love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you, Nini. Thank you, JD. Thank you, Ty. Thank you, Frater. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Nico. Whoever is out there still listening, lurkers, thank you so much. Love you guys. Stay amazing, stay magical, stay warm. Go touch grass, drink some water, enjoy the day. Love you. Bye. Mwah.